gonna see what happens. The turkeys are going into my tunnel. Oh, hi. I can't find my gloves, and it's very uncomfortable. The okra makes my hands and my skin itch so bad. But welcome to our extremely weedy and overgrown farm that has not had anything for fall planted in it because it's still 100 degrees. We kind of had a talk yesterday, day before, I forget when, but we were trying to decide best course of action for things. And typically by this point in the year, it's cool enough where we can direct sow things. And I know ourselves and other farms that do the market style farming like we do, everybody's kind of going, it's too hot for me to plant. Do I wait? So the risk is if you wait, you miss your planting window and your first frost date comes through and then you lose your crops to frost. So I think what we've decided is we are just gonna see what happens. The turkeys are going into my tunnel. Never a dull moment. I wonder how often they've been doing that. They walked right in there and grabbed a tomato. Did you see that? Did you get it on camera?
Yeah, not their first time.
No.
Look at that view though. Golly, it's pretty.
With the mountains?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Just see forever.
Well,
back to work.
The sprinklers are on. So anyways, we were talking about best course of action, and I think we've kind of decided we're just going to plant and see what happens. We can put most things under shade cloth. The hard thing is going to be crops that are direct sown. So like our beets, our baby kale, our fall radishes, turnips. It's really hot still for those crops. So we're going to see if we can remedy the temperature issue. I'm getting soaked. By having shade cloth pulled tight over the beds, and then we'll have to keep our irrigation running quite a bit more than what we typically do this time of year. We're gonna give that a go, see what happens. Worst case scenario, we either won't get good germination or we'll get germination and then the seedlings will die off because it's too hot. And in that case, we just replant. There's nothing else we can do. I have cabbage transplants and kale transplants and Swiss chard transplants that are ready, salad head lettuce transplants that are ready, but again, same thing, those are cold weather crops. I don't feel comfortable putting them out in direct sun out here, so we're gonna see what we can accomplish with that this weekend. I'll be honest, it's a little bit discouraging. Alright, welcome to my classroom. So last week was my first week to do my after school farm lessons with the middle school, and what we did we talked about crop planting and how, as a farmer, farming for profit is a business that I own. I can't just go out and throw seeds wherever. I have to have a plan of what's being planted, when it's being planted, how much is being planted for that space, that kind of stuff. So we looked at and identified which crops could be planted this time of year going into the fall. That's important too. You have to know your seasons and know what grows best in different temperatures. So the kids went through and we created a list of crops that can still be grown for our temperate zone. We are in zone 7B, and we actually got on the smartboard, pulled up a map of hardiness zones through the USDA, identified where we were, and from there I broke the kids up into groups, and their task was to, as a group, select from the list of crops that we can still grow in Oklahoma and create a design for a 4-foot by 4-foot square garden bed style, square foot garden style garden space. The intention is to utilize one of their plans to actually create that square foot garden that they can then tend to and grow things in at their school. So gave the kids some grid paper and kind of turned them loose. They worked really well together, which I was pleasantly surprised by. And I'm going to turn my camera and kind of show you some of the ideas they came up with. So this one actually got illustrated as well as designed. So you can see they've got, they're going to be planting 4 grid spaces of cabbage, 1, 2, 3, 4 of carrots, spinach, this is lettuce, and then peas, broccoli, and more lettuce and more spinach. Their whole plan was they wanted to create a garden space that was more like a salad garden. So everything in here can be used for a really yummy salad, which I thought was pretty creative. This one, they just kind of labeled BRO is broccoli, LT is lettuce, and they went through and decided as a group this is what they wanted. Carrot, spinach, broccoli, and lettuce, and they had to decide based on spacing exactly how many plants could fit in 1 square foot square. And you can see right here, I sat down with them a little bit and we gridded out, given the spacing for spinach, how many rows could I have in 1 square foot, and how far apart did the seeds need to be. And they decided that they could have a total of, it looks like 9. Yeah, a total of 9 in that space. So carrots were the same. This group right here, sat down with them, showed them this. That was the hardest part for them, was figuring out exactly how to grid things out and how many different plants could go in each square. They're doing 16 carrots in each square, lettuces, spinach, kale. They were the only group that decided to plant kale. And in fact, one of the girls in this group said, "Miss Brown, what is kale?" And I had her look it up and how it's used, and they decided they wanted to include that. So that was pretty cool. And then this group just labeled C for cabbage, L for lettuce, S for spinach. And again, we had to sit down and look and see exactly how to grid things out for each space. So but that's what I'm wrapping up today. I have one more lesson to teach here at the elementary school, and then we can start our weekend. I'm hoping to get some things planted. As you could see in our earlier video, it's a little discouraging that we haven't made as much progress as we typically do this time of year, but I can't control the weather, so I'll take you along, show you as much as we can on planting things this weekend, hopefully, so stay tuned. Okay, we gotta go over here, and she's real big. She's gonna try and push your way around where you, yeah. It's all right, just walk slow. I'm right here with you. Okay, they're just excited. They're hungry. I just walked through a spider web. You. All right, we can feed the mommies out here. Another great big scoop. We need more for flour. Can I help you? Hey, Emma, watch out. Hang on. We gotta scoop faster than that because it's getting the easiest. Okay, go that way. Go. Oh, I'm sorry. Come on, follow the bucket. Okay. All right, there you go. Good job.
I'm gonna try to pet the.
All right, let's go feed the babies.
Yay, I can feed the baby.
Can you go in there and get their little tubs? Just go get me a green bucket. Unhook it, yep.
How do I unhook?
Lift it up off the fence. So you put your red bucket down. Yep.
I want to do it.
All right, well, hang on, I gotta
Can I
show.
lick the salt block?
Can you lick the salt block? Go right ahead.
I don't need a video.
I'm going to. I gotta show the boys where to go. Hey, buddy. Look. Hey, here. Did you lick it?
Yeah.
Is it delicious?
You want me to lick it again? Want me
Sure, go ahead. Oh. Look. There.
to lick the whole thing?
Come on. Emma, stand still. Is it so scary because I'm holding it? Yeah. No, Emma. I want him to eat, not be scared. Back up. Back up. Let him come eat. Oh, it's a scary bucket.
Why is it a scary bucket?
Well, it's not in the usual spot and it's moving because it's not attached to the pipe anymore. So now it's weird and different.
Put flour.
You can. Just go up really slow. Scratch behind her ears. She says, no thanks. You, go on. No. That is not your bucket. No. Okay, Emma, they're getting a little too frisky. Yeah, she did. She doesn't mind if you scratch. This one, on the other hand, is kind of weird sometimes. All right, come on. Come on, little boys. Let's let the little boys come over and find the bucket.
Mom, why have we never gotten the blue boat?
Because it's broken.
Did it used to not be broken?
Come on, guys. Come on.
Hey, Mom.
He says, this is weird. It's not inside. I think they're too big to get through that opening now, so we've got to make some changes, but he's eating.
Wait, Mom, maybe we should hide it from the cows and make it where they only can find it.
Well, that's what this is for. We make it just big enough so the babies can go inside, but the mommies can't.
But they're a little fat.
Yeah, they've gotten too wide for that space. Stay very still. Let's make sure the other guy sees it. Hey, buddy. You're so cute.
What is his name?
Number 4 and number 5.
I want his name to be Ninja.
No, we had a ninja. She's crazy.
No.
Yeah,
Actually, probably because it was named Ninja.
maybe. Watch, she's going to go push him. Flower, how rude. Hey, come on. Come on. Get out of there. Yep. All right, that's enough. You girls have already eaten more than what you're supposed to, so boys will come back tomorrow and fix this opening so you can get in. Ow. Piggy, good grief. All right, give me the bucket. All right, what'd you just say? Imagine cows ate what? What do cows eat?
Leaves.
Leaves. They're vegetarians, right. And what did you ask? Imagine cows ate. You're not going to tell me? Okay. Sometimes I wish you could be a fly on the wall and listen to the conversations I have with my daughter. She is very animated and has lots of questions. She was just asking me, imagine if cows ate phones. Wouldn't that be strange? Like, where does that even come from? So some of the content that I wish I could share with you guys just happens in fleeting moments in between trips to school or trips to tumbling or what have you. And I can't make this stuff up. She's crazy. Did you turn the fence back on?
Yes.
Yes, you're sure?
Yes. Take a picture of me.
I am taking video of you. So the fence is on and it's closed.
You can't see me.
Because if it's not and the cows get out, who's in trouble? You're sure
No.
it's on? Okay, I'm gonna trust you.
Yeah.
We're gonna go home and have dinner.